Not one thing works when it comes to PR and marketing to help your care and nursing homes get more inquiries to fill beds faster. Not one thing works. That's because they all work, and they all work in different ways for different care and nursing homes. How do I know this? Well, care operators tell me. I often ask them, what do you find works best for you when you are promoting your homes? Is it Facebook advertising? Is it regular and ongoing positive media exposure? Is it SEO? Is it Google pay-per-click? What role does radio ads have for you? Do they work? What about online advertising or advertising with your local newspapers? I ask care operators the whole time what works for them, and I get a whole load of different answers. But all those things I've mentioned, they all work because care operators have told me that they work. However, the most important thing for you is you get to understand very clearly what works for you. All of those initiatives I've mentioned before, what you have to do is really refine and get focused and get a very clear idea of what combination of those initiatives will work for you. That's one key message I want to convey. Secondly, I must stress how important it is for you that when you get inquiries to your care and nursing homes and you want to understand what's working for you, you make sure that you do your utmost to find out at some point how that particular inquiry family member got to hear about you. And I know some of you find it quite difficult and understandably to ask that question at the right time, but if you get into a habit and process of finding that out, you can get real key important information and data that's going to help you decide what works best for you. And for example, that might mean if an inquiry from a family member says they found you on the internet, well, great, find out how they found you on the internet. Is that because someone told them about you and they did a search on the internet for you, or did they do a generic search and found you under a particular listing, or did they find you under a Google business listing, or did they find you after they'd gone to carehome.co.uk? How exactly did they hear about you? And if someone says, oh, we read about you, well, great, where did you read about us? Was it in your local paper? Was it something you heard perhaps on the radio? Or did you read about us by something you read on our website? So how exactly did you hear about us? Because as you know, you'll get a whole load of different responses to that question. And if you can really get a system where you can drill down into how exactly people heard about you, that will be key for you in understanding what works for you in your care home